Shalom, shalom, shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakahak Kodash. Yahweh is the Heavenly Father name. Yahweh Shai is only begotten Son's name. So the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son names are Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. I want to give a double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, of whom I learned this 100% truth from. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect and the speckled birds scattered through the four winds of the earth. Well, as His ways are plain to the holy and stumbling blocks to the wicked, the Bible is very plain that the Lord is dealing with the children and nation of Israel only. So I got a few scriptures and I hope it's edifying to the elect. Luke 2 and verse 28. As thou spake by thy servant Moses in the day when, when thou didst command him to write the law before the children of Israel, saying, once again, Moses, children of Israel, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, they go together, not everybody else. Moses went to get, the tablets for who? The children of Israel. Saying, verse 29, if ye will not hear my voice, surely this great multitude shall be turned into a small number among the nations, where I will scatter them. You see, we are a small number where he scattered us, he said. But if you're not picking it up, he scattered us amongst the nations. So we're going to have some of our people looking like the nations, but they're not the other nation, because he has scattered us throughout the whole four corners of the earth. Luke 2 verse 30. For I knew that they would not hear me. Who? Israel, hard ass head Israel. What it's saying, Isaiah 1 and 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master crib. But Israel doth not consider. No, they don't know, and my people do not consider. Stiff-necked, hard-headed, a nation, a nation laden with iniquities, man. But, Baruch 2 and verse 30, for I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. You know they stiff-necked, man. We don't ever want to listen to nothing. We've been, starting with the Apostle Elder Great Millstone, they've been telling you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, wake up. You are the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shem Yahushua's chosen people. And he sent his only begotten Son, Yahushua, to come save you, not the whole world. But people can't seem to understand. Continuing on. But in the land of their captivities. See, that's what it is, captivities, because we're scattered, we're captive on the four corners of the earth. They shall remember themselves. And how are we going to remember ourselves? Jeremiah 3 and 15. I will give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. Right? That's how. Because there's no other way we would learn this if the Lord didn't give it to us through the correct men. Because there's a lot of men out here. You got purple people eaters, Wi-Fi, ISUPK, all of them. You got a lot of camps out there. But talking about the Apostle Elder Great Millstone, that's how you're finding out what is going on. That's how we remembered ourselves. There's no other way we could remember ourselves than for the Apostle Elder Great Millstone and like-minded men teaching 100% doctrine. So, Baruch 2 and verse 30 again. For I knew they would not hear me. Hard ass head. Because it is a stiff necked people. Look at that people. They still got that biggie in their spirit, partying bullshit. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves. In the land of their captivity, that's why in the four corners up, you got Israelites waking up. Because we're remembering ourselves through the power and strength of Yahweh Shem Shai. Baruch 2 and verse 31. And ye, Salaka, and shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, their power. For I will give them a heart, a lob, and ears to hear. He gonna give us the mind to understand and ears to hear what's going on. Comprehend. Not just listen, not just hear it and whatever, comprehending what's going on. Verse 32, Baruch 2 and 32. And they shall praise me in the land of their captive. In the land that they are captive. Are we not calling on Yahweh? And they shall think upon my name. So, and they shall praise me in the land that they are captive. Who is praising the Lord that is captive on this earth right now? Nobody but, starting with the apostle and elder great millstone and like-minded men. There's nobody else. There's nobody else that's thinking about the Lord, praising the Lord, or anything, calling on the Lord for sure. Ain't nobody calling on Yahweh Shem Shai except for the apostle and elder great millstone and like-minded men. Nobody else. Like I said, somebody gotta play these parts. Somebody gotta be these men that was doing the right thing, since everybody else doing it wrong, man. When we think upon the name, who thinks upon the name? Only the elect of Israel, man. The ones that fear the Lord think about his name. Starting with the apostle, elder, great millstone, down to us younger little brothers, man. Baruch 2 and verse 33. Well, I'm going to read 32 again. And they shall praise me in the land of their captive. And think upon my name. We think upon the Lord's name. And return from their stiff neck. How do you return from your stiff neck? Stop going against the laws, start statutes and commandments. Trimming that fat off you, turning back to the ways of the Lord. And from their wicked deeds. For they shall remember the way of their fathers. How are we remembering the way of the fathers? Through the power and strength of Yahweh Shem Shai. Through the apostle and elder great millstone. And through this Rakak Wadash. For us being able to read and comprehend and understand. Baruch 2 and 33 again. And return from their stiff neck. And from their wicked deeds. People need to, but the only ones who are going to do it is the elect. The Lord's willing, we part of that. That's what we call ourselves, the hopeful elect. For they shall remember the way of their fathers, with sin before the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. And how? How do we remember? For one, how did he bring us back? In Romans, man. Romans 15 and 4. Let me grab it. You know what I'm saying? That's how. Romans 15:4. For whatsoever thing was written aforetime was written for our learning. It was written for our learning. So we'd be able to come back. That we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope. And there you go. That's why. We have hope and patience in these scriptures, man. While everybody else don't, we do. Starting with the apostle, elder, great millstone, and like-minded men. We tired of this place. We're like, man, I'm tired of being stiff-necked. Oh, we got to remember the ways of our Father. That's the right way? Okay. Well, let me turn around and try to clean my act up. Because, man, we are fucked up as a people. And 2/3 of our people don't know, and they still just content as a mother. That's why we gotta go home. Baruch 2 and verse 38. 34. And I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers. Now, what nation on this planet got an oath with the Lord? Not none of y'all except for Isaac. No, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, right? That's where it goes. That's that's the oath of the fathers right there. So how is the whole world trying to claim that Yahushua came for them? He didn't. We know he didn't come for them. He only came for the children of Israel, man. So Baruch 2 and verse 38. 38. Why I keep saying 38? Baruch 2 and 34. And I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers. He's going to take us back to the land of Canaan, the land of milk and honey that he promised our forefathers. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And they shall be lords over it. That means we're going to rule over it. And I will increase them. Hey, we're going to increase. And they shall not be diminished. We're not going to fall off no more. This is part of the prophecy, man. Us returning back from our stiff neck, turning back to the Lord, and him saying, hey, when you turn back, don't worry. At an appointed time, I'm going to come and get you and put you in your own land. And you shall not be diminished. But for right now, yeah, we got to continue to stack our treasures up in heaven. Where moth and rust do not corrupt and steal, and thieves don't break through. Roughly paraphrase. Baruch 2, verse 35. And I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their God, and they shall be my people. You see that? My people means my people, not everybody's people. And I will no more drive my people of Israel out of the land that I have given them. See, we're not in our land. But he's about to come back, burn down America and other places on the earth, but burn down America, save the elect from here, and take us home, man. So we can restart this over, man. Have this world running in righteousness, not this wicked shit that's going on right now. Got Fruit Loops all over the place, kids doing what they want, women just rule everything. That shit fucking vexes my spirit. So I'll be glad when we get home. You got to worry about fucking these women no more, man. They mouth just too much. Their mouth is way too fucking much. That's why I'll be glad when the Lord shut them up. They fucking nerve-wracking, but hey, everything is on the Lord's time. But we coming back to the Lord. So yeah. So I hope this was edifying to the elect. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honor to the apostle, elder, great millstone. I learned this 100% truth from. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect and the speckled birds scattered through the four winds of the earth. Shalom.